now this is the alternative form of that above question. As you can see, when C1 is not equals to 0 and C2 is not equals to 0, the actual amplitude A of the free vibration is not obvious from the inspection of the equation 3. For example, although the mass in example 1 is initially displayed 2/3 foot beyond the equilibrium position, the amplitude of the vibration is a number larger than 2/3. It means sometimes it is difficult to find the you can say the solution from that method, so we can find it by the amplitude of the free vibration. So it is convenient to convert an equation of the simple harmonic motion of the form given in the tree to the form of a shift sign function or a shifted cosine function like this or this. So I am going to solve that question with that thing. So I am now converting or using this shift sine function, that is y, which is equals to a sine omega t plus phi. That is, in both cases 6 and 6 dash, the number a, which is equals to this one, is the amplitude of the free vibration. So this is the basic formula for the amplitude of the free vibration, that is a, which is equals to under root c1 square plus c2 square, and here phi is the phase angle. Now carefully that phi is defined in slightly different manner in 7 and 7 dash. So if you are taking the sine function like this, we have the phase angle of this formula, or we are finding the phase angle from this formula. If I am taking that shift function, so then we have the phase angle in the form of this formula. Now further is to verify 6, we expand this one by the additional formula of the sine function. Now I am going to solve this. I am putting the formula of sine omega t plus phi, which is a sine omega t plus phi, which is equals to a sine omega t cos of phi plus a cos of omega t sine phi, like that. And further is equals to a sine phi cos omega t and plus a cos phi sine omega t. So this is the result. It follows from the figure that if you can see here, this is the C2, this is the C1, and this is the amplitude. So if phi is, so that if phi is defined by sine, which is equals to C1 over, sine is perpendicular over base. So sine phi, which is equals to C1 over under root c1 square plus c2 square, which is equals to c1 over, this is the value of the a, so sine phi, which is equals to c1 over a, and cos phi, which is equals to, you can say, base over hypotenuse, so c2 over under root c1 square plus c2 square, this is the value of the a, so cos of phi, which is equals to this one. Now I am putting the value of sine phi, which is equals to c1 of a, and I am putting the value of cos phi c2 over a in that equation. So I got that result, that is a c1 over a cos omega t plus a c2 over a sin omega t, so which is equals to c1 cos omega t plus c2 sin omega t, which is equals to x of t. So this is the general solution for, you can say, for the equation of the simple harmonic motion. And here is the